Shh! Quiet on the set. Just kidding. Hey y'all, this is Billy Joe Jones, and you're listening to The Morning Ride on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Wax on, wax off, breathe in, breathe out, wax on, wax off. A lesson not just karate only, lesson for whole life.
It's the morning ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the morning ride.
What was that? An exhibition? We need emotional content.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
This is John Young, and you're listening to my good friends on The Morning Ride, right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Welcome in. It is The Morning Ride, right here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch and
Texas Homegrown Studios.
there you go. Yeah, man, it feels like it's been for ages since we've been on the air.
Too long.
But we're back still. I figured out my computer's updated a lot while I was gone, so I don't know what's going on in some things here.
It all looks futuristic now. I don't know where I'm at.
AI has taken over and rebuilt the station. Oh, man. Got to find my my background music disappeared. I know that.
Oh, daggone. I've got backups.
You make more. I like Bluebell ice cream. There it is. I didn't find it. It feels weird not having that coming in.
Right.
Well, I guess we should thank our sponsors and thank them for being patient while I was out, being a patient. The Morning Ride brought to you by some great folks like Dana Dethridge and Double D Barbecue.
You don't need no teeth to chew.
I mean, it helps,
It does
but
help.
you don't need it. Like
You don't have to have
Yeah.
it, you know. I mean, they got all kind of good stuff there, too. They got some beers now, too. You know, you can show up on a Thursday. They're doing an open mic thing. And they said it's been blowing up, you know.
Yeah, he's doing great, man. Bringing some great artists in. I support that. And Dana gets it, too, because he's an artist, so he knows both sides of it, you know. So
And he's a great songwriter, too.
yeah, great.
He's
yeah.
great.
Yeah. I love what he's doing over there, so go support him over in Bluffdale, Texas.
That's right.
It's a cool little town. The Morning Ride also brought to you by Brazos River AC, because if you need an AC.
Call Wishy.
Also brought to you by Triple Crown Ford and Lincoln.
Get on down to the Triple Crown. Know the church you're at.
And brought to you by Cannonball Insurance Solutions.
Cannonball!
I actually watched Ferris Bueller when I was down on my luck and couldn't do nothing, and that part came up, and I was like, yes. Also brought to you by Wiley Disposal.
Is your trash in a piley?
Call Wiley.
Don't lose your smiley.
Don't listen to Miley. The Morning Ride also brought to you by Beverly Gosden Jenkins and the A-Team.
That's right. Because if you want the cream of the crop,
You got to go to the top.
call the A-Team.
You know what I mean, Bern? Oh, man. Well, I know Beverly was ready for us to be back on. She was checking on me when I was down. And everybody, I guess I should mention it because some people are like, I don't even know what was happening. Why weren't you on? And people blew me up. And I only responded to certain people because, you know, when you're sick, you just don't want to talk to everybody and keep saying the same thing. But what happened was I got the flu. And with my bad heart, it just took my heart down too low. Kind of like when I was in a coma, but not as bad, but close. So they care flighted me to Dallas from Stephenville. I will say this. I am the limit of size that should be on that care flight because they barely packed me in there like it was a chore for them to get me in. I mean, I'm a big dude, but I almost fell getting in there off the gurney thing. And then getting out, it did fall. Part of it came apart, and they were trying to catch me to get me off of it, and I was angled up, and I grabbed onto a guy and I was taking him with me if we fell off the top of that building. Like
Yeah.
if we were going, I was taking somebody with me, you know. And of course they got me all on morphine and stuff because I broke my ribs worse while I was in there. And it was an experience.
No joke. I remember you telling me.
And then they put this
Helicopters ride's not very fun.
Yeah, it wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. They put this IV thing in me because they had to put medicine straight in my veins, like to get to my heart. you
Yeah.
know? So they stuck this huge thing, not like just a little thing to put medicine in, but like in my big vein,
Right.
and then in my jugular and my neck.
Oh hell.
But the one in my wrist, I didn't realize it, and I'm sitting there talking to some people that were there with me, and all of a sudden it just started splurting blood everywhere. Like it was everywhere. Like it looked like a dehorned cow. Blood is just squirting out. So then I'm losing blood, and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even realize
Catch
it.
the Super Bowl? Did you catch it? Did you?
It was an experience.
Man, I'll tell you what, man.
But my heart doctor, she goes, I don't know how you've had so many near life experiences and you just smile about it. I was like,
What else are you gonna do?
I've been in radio for years. I've been practicing. That's pretty much, if you can survive the music industry for 30 years, nothing really can get you.
Right. You know, it would have been funny though.
Death experience, that's what we call Fridays.
You know what would have been funny is you know when you squirt blood everywhere. You're like, oh, oops! Oh, don't touch that. I've got, I've got diabetes. No, I went in. I
don't think diabetes is catching.
I know, but I was up on the roof with some guys one time where, putting some roof panels up, and I cut myself, and then he touched. I was like, don't touch my blood.
You get
He's like,
diabetes.
why? It's like I have type 2 diabetes. He goes, what?
Oh no!
What? And then I just kind of stared at him, and he was like, "Wait, oh, you jerk."
Oh man! Good morning, Billy and Teresa and Beverly. Teresa said she can't hear; she's in the studio, but she's watching. So we'll wave at her.
Hola.
Hey, Beverly.
Top of the morning to you.
She's busy recording people too.
That's right.
The A-Team is growing fast.
I know.
I've been gone. I got to get some new music put in this morning. I promised her I'd get some new stuff. So we got some new music coming for you from the A-Team coming up in a little bit.
They got the best. That's why they are the A-Team.
I wish we could just play it live, like play it and talk about it right here where everybody can listen to it, but the face papers don't like that. So you got to log off the face papers, but you can always listen 24/7. You can find all the links on our webpage at TexasHomegrownRadio.com. You can listen live or you can watch live when we're live. So
It's excellent.
yeah, that's what I told him. I can't die. How you go live if you're dead?
Exactly. It is impossible.
So I'm feeling better. Still got broke ribs, kind of moving slow that way, but don't feel like I'm dying anymore. What's bad is I was getting over it. I was wanting to come back last Monday, and then I got a new thing. It was like some kind of bacterial infection, which I probably got in the hospital, but an internal in my chest.
My God.
It's probably from wearing that Top Gun air mask they put on me. They were wanting to put a throat tube in me, and I was like, no. Because when I was in the coma, they did that, and I ended up ripping it out. I couldn't talk for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that again.
It's not bueno. Yeah, I didn't like it. I've been on one of them things before with the throat tube crap. That's not bueno.
Yeah, I don't. Nope. Hey, good morning, Wasey. There he is. Good morning, boys.
Top of the morning to you.
BrazosRiverAC.com.
There's a few near AC.
And Jose on. He said, good morning, fellas. Great to see y'all. Nice to see you healthy. I don't know about healthy, but better. Anyway, one day I'll be healthy again.
Yes, sir.
What is this healthy everyone's talking about?
Oh, man. You know what? What is health anyway?
I'm not fat. I'm healthy. See, you know what's going to be funny? When the world goes crazy and everybody's starving to death, us fat guys are going to be like, oh, who's laughing now?
You actually lost.
Whose ribs are showing now, skinny guy? Huh? Looking a little skinny there.
You actually look like you've lost some weight, though.
A little bit. They drained 40 pounds, or 30-something pounds of fluid off of me when I was in there. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, within 2 or 3 days, I lost 30-something pounds just in fluid.
See, that's just crazy.
That's a lot of peeing.
That's a lot of peeing. There you go, Mo.
But that happens. That's part of my heart deal. Is I have to watch the fluid.
Yeah.
But that takes a lot of pressure off, and you get that off. I was like, oh, I can breathe.
Shoot, I bet you felt a lot better once you got out of there.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I was thinking, like, before a big event or something, I should just go get that fluid taken off, and then I'll look skinnier. It's like, that's why I got to keep so many sizes of clothes. Like, I never know what size I'm going to be. Like, it changes daily.
I know what you mean. I do. Of course, I just, blow out jeans all the time. I just always blow out the crotch in my jeans. I have no idea why, but, like, seriously. Like, they need to make jeans better.
They need to put extra crotch material.
I guess so. Like, they need to make more quality jeans, bro. Because this is getting ridiculous.
You're just ridiculous. Like, if you patched them, that's what you could call them. What kind of jean patch is that? It's a ridiculous. It's a ridiculous patch. Had to redo it.
That's awesome. Oh, man. But I tell you, they don't make jeans like they used to. They sure don't, man. I remember when I was a younger man, I could freaking wear a pair of jeans for like a couple of years and never have a problem with them. Like, they might like wear out a couple places, but it's good. Nowadays, you freaking, you're walking along and you just fart too hard, and all of a sudden your freaking jeans are. Oh, great! Thanks.
Teresa's with me
jeans.
Teresa's with me on when things go bad. Us heavy people will be like. She said she'd be fluffy and sassy. I think it work. I mean, they could change things when everybody's starving. Us fat people are going to look good because we'll lose just enough, right? We'll get to where everybody was, but the people that are where we're getting to are going to be too skinny. Yeah, they're like starving.
Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll all band together. Something like that happens. We'll start raising chinchillas.
I'm gonna have to add to my list of replies from people call me fat. I still hadn't understood that, why people want to come up and tell you, like, you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it still happens to me. It happened to me in the store there. Man, you gained so much weight. You gotten fat.
Oh, thanks.
Why? That's what you want to walk up and tell me?
Great. Good to see you too.
Like, back in the 50s, that had just punched you in the face.
Right. Say.
But yeah, I have that. But I still think my favorite one was the. We were trying to book gigs and they wanted bigger artists, I just told her I'd keep eating. We're almost there. A few more pounds, we'll be at a Billy Bob's.
What's funny though is every time you've told somebody that joke, when I ask you that question, they're just like, "Oh."
It takes them a while. You can see them get it later as they walk off. Or I told them we played a lot of barbecue places and if they charge by the pound, so I figured I would too.
I'll tell you what.
I don't think I'll use the Brie Bagwell one anymore. That got weird.
Maybe not.
They got weird. But maybe I'll use this will be the new one I add is, the world's probably about to come to an end. I'm just prepping. I'm meal prepping, but I don't have to actually eat anything. I'll be ready to go. Reserves.
Like I said, man, you're looking
working
good,
on my reserves. Well, I was going to be a model, and I thought I'd go ahead and work on my before picture.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my after.
Well, I was.
Because you have to have a big before picture to sell it.
I'm planning on being a model coming up. I'm going into surgery to become a 69 Charger model. Model of a Charger.
Oh, God. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody did say they were a car.
I identify as a 69 Charger.
Well, in my downtime, I had a lot of time to watch weird stuff. And I didn't realize how weird the world's getting until I had time to actually watch stuff. And I'm like, what is going on?
You ever seen that movie, Idiocracy?
That's
where we're at.
That's where it is.
All we need is like a bodybuilder freaking president with machine guns. Brondo, it has what plants crave.
And then this whole like Beyonce thing happened.
It's Franklin's house.
It is. It's the cartoon. It's a cartoon. Like stole the song from Franklin.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like how could anybody have thought they could get away with it without people noticing?
I don't know.
Like you might as well steal Richard Rogers' freaking neighborhood theme song,
Let's see if I can find it.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be, would you be, won't you be my neighbor?
Let's see if I can find it.
Hi, everybody.
It'll probably mute it if I played it anyway. But look it up. It's look up the Franklin theme song. It's a cartoon, and it's the same. It's the same audio.
I don't know if that's worse than the thong song thing or what, but I think it is. I really do.
I don't know. It's pretty close. I'd call it tied. I don't know. I think the other one was worse because it was
The thong song going country.
Yeah, because it was Aaron Watson. And
Wild horses.
yeah, look at Wild Horses and the thong song. It's the same thing.
There's a lot of that going around. And Beyonce, she thought she was going to get away with it. She's
But
just like, we just take the
It
Franklin
happens
song.
sometimes. Sometimes there's like pieces of songs. I mean, there's only so many chords and so many tunes that you can come up with. But if it's exactly like if it's the whole chorus or if it's like the whole like rhythm, like that's too obvious. Come on. There's always going to be a touch of something. Like we were listening to the song this morning. I thought, it's going to be, Cross Canadian, but it was just the first chord, the way it hit, you know. But it wasn't.
It was nostalgic.
It was nostalgic. But there's always going to be those things that you go, oh, that sounds like this or that. That though is very obvious. The Franklin and Beyonce. And what gets me
Why'd
is
she go country?
it's not country.
It's not. But like, why'd she try to?
But
Like,
here's the
that's
thing.
Weird.
Here's the thing. The people that are fighting it,
She's gone country.
some of the people that are
It ain't.
fighting it also listen to Morgan Wallen. Like, and I'm like, you're still wrong. You're still not listening to country.
But why'd she even try to go
It's-
country? Why'd she even try to
I'm
like
like-
cross over like that?
Like, I don't know.
She goes from to that.
You know what I think? Here's my thought on it. I had a lot of time to think, which is scary. But as I was laying in that hospital bed, I had a lot of time to think. Well, with that big oxygen mask, couldn't talk to nobody, so you can't hear nothing. Just lay there and think. But I was thinking, here's what I think happened.
Okay.
I think it was the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So I think she knew that Taylor Swift was going to get all that attention. You know who books the Super Bowl? Jay-Z, which is why it's rappers every year. Jay-Z's in with the NFL. So he's who does all the booking for the Super Bowl. They hired him after the whole Janet Jackson thing.
Wow. Okay.
So he's in charge of it, of the halftime performance. So that's his wife, Beyonce, right? But she knew that Taylor Swift, so she wanted something that was going to draw attention back to her because she used to be the queen, and then Taylor Swift took over. Taylor switched from country to pop and took over.
Right.
And that's where Beyonce was called the queen. So here's my philosophy is she did this song to go country because Taylor was country and went pop, so she went back the other way, and she announced the release of it on a Super Bowl commercial
Well, that's right.
while everybody was watching Taylor Swift. So I think it was a
be
planned
right.
thing because she's mad that the Swifties have taken over.
You could be right. Man, I tell you what, that
And if I was Travis Kelce, I'd be worried, something might happen like Tupac. Like, I'm just saying, watch out, buddy.
break yourself, fool. Wait, you mean faking their death?
Yeah, moving to Cuba.
Tupac is alive.
There's a lot of pictures that are showing evidence of that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing that. Like, we could do that. Go live in the
Fake my
woods. Go live in the woods, and then just keep coming out with Five and Dimers tunes. We always said that you get more famous when you die.
I tried that once. I didn't get more famous. I just had to start over. Everybody forgot me.
It'd be worth it if, like, your record got wiped clean. And then
Everybody just forgot I existed.
I think if you die for so many minutes, you should get to start over. Like,
Right.
you should get a clean slate. Like, they give you a new social.
Right? They're like,
Yeah.
They're like, all right, well, we killed him. All right, everybody, good day. Oh, he woke up.
Of course, there'd probably be a lot more accidental deaths. People
Okay.
trying to wipe their credit clean and their warrants. I got too
What
many
you want your
warrants.
name to be?
Well, he was trying to start over, but he didn't make it.
What you want your name to be?
But I think if you made it so many minutes, flatlining, you should get to start over. Be like a new lease on life.
Yeah. I remember for me, dying was what changed my entire life. I started over, man. I totally flipped the script after I died and came
Me
back.
too. Changes the way you think about things. Don't
Yeah, it's like, maybe there's something to this whole, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Sometimes you look at the world differently just from something like that happening.
Well, we had some requests for some live music, so we might do that coming up in the next break.
That's right.
It's been a while since.
But too long.
I mean, how long has it been since I have done a morning show? I don't even know.
A month?
Yeah, it was the end of January probably. That's the last time. So I missed most of February.
About a month of weekdays.
I don't plan on missing any more though. Hopefully.
Yes, sir.
That's the goal anyway. Oh, and I forgot to see what national holidays. I've been missing that. I've been seeing people post stuff on Facebook, and I think the national holiday thing, they're just making stuff up now. Like, I don't even think it don't even seem like real. Like, I think people are just
This is bad. This is really bad.
it's
These are definitely pretty half-assed.
no, but if you go backwards, it makes less sense. I'm gonna start with this one.
Okay.
It's a National Pistachio Day. I like me some pistachios.
I like it.
I don't like breaking them. I like the ones already out of the shell. I don't have to do that. But it's National Tell a Fairy Tale Day, which I love that it's a lady talking to kids.
This is not a trend.
Telling a fairy tale, right? But the next one is National Set a Good Example Day. So go lie to some kids, and then go set a good example.
Right.
And it's National Send a Letter to an Elder Day.
So
Who sends a letter anymore?
So first you tell a lie, then you set a good example
by sending a letter
and then
to
send a letter.
some old people telling them that you lied to kids.
This is bad. It's getting out of hand, man. They got to stop making holidays.
Who comes up with these things?
I don't know, but really like a pistachio day.
Tell a fairy tale day.
Like, listen, I'm not coming into work because it's pistachio day. Okay, if you don't know what that is, then we can't be friends.
I didn't even know fairies had tails. All right, stick around. What? Talking about the boats. There's 2 kinds of cherries, 3 kinds of fairies, 2 kinds of babies to hold. All right, stick around. We got more coming your way. It's the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live for the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios. Yeah.